So here it is Sunday morning after our race yesterday. I didn't get a video pre-race because I was busy with the Kentucky Derby videos that I did, but Lord Admiral ran on the Hillside course. He had a young apprentice rider from France, Tom Lafranc, in the irons, and the race was a complete disaster. You can see the bandage here. Got up along the inside rail at about 3/8 of a mile from the finish line, and another horse slammed into him. We had to stitch up his leg yesterday after the race. He's going to be fine, but he got some cuts and scrapes all over him here. We've got a little protective spray on them, a little damage to his foot down here, but it's going to be okay. And actually that was on both sides he did that, but it was some pretty bad riding by the jockey who slammed into the two of them. Tom came off the horse. I'll show you the video of the race. Luckily Tom wasn't hurt, and we'll give you a little rundown in a moment. I know this is graphic, but I want to clear up any misconceptions about this injury right from the start. So the arrow is pointing to the sutures, the stitches in the wound. The bone goes from the front of the leg to right here. That's the cannon bone, the main bone in the leg. This structure is the suspensory ligament. It is attached from the bone up near the hock, which is the equivalent of your ankle, and it goes the length of the leg. It goes under this part here and attaches down below the ankle joint. This structure at the back is the flexor tendon, and it pulls the foot back. The wound is over the bone. It did not damage either of these important structures in the leg, and it did not penetrate the membrane that covers the bone, so it's very superficial. It's just the skin. The stitches will come out in a week, and he can go back to work in 2 weeks. I'll zoom out a little here. You can see a little bit of the left hind leg, and you can see pretty clearly that this is the outside of the right hind leg that was injured. Now, I believe this injury happened when Lord Admiral's right hind leg was flexed and was all the way up near his elbow of his front leg. The other horse's extended hind leg probably hit him at that point. And that would explain the difference between, the injury on the hind leg and the position of the horse who was a little bit ahead of him, but still alongside. So we'll look at the race now, and hopefully things will make a little more sense now that you've seen the details. So Lord Admiral is second horse from the right. You'll see the blaze of his white face, and you can also see that he threw his head a little bit coming out of the gate, but it was a good start. So we're coming down the hill. We're going to make a right turn. We're in good position. You want to be outside like this because you're pretty quickly going to be making a left turn. So we're in good position. We're not far off the lead. Here we are coming out of the right-hand turn. And the horses angle over to the left because they're going to turn right, and this is where it happens. So keep your eye on us by the rail. You see his white face. Boom, there goes the rider. And here it is. This is what the stewards were looking at in slow motion. I'm going to slow this down some more, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I'll show you how the rider just to the outside of Lord Admiral, on Lord Admiral's right side, interferes with him and causes him almost to fall. If you look closely, you can see Lord Admiral's hind legs actually slip out from under him, and this is caused by interference from the horse on his right. So the most important thing is that our rider, Tom Lafranc, is just fine. The horse is just fine. Lord Admiral is going to be back racing shortly. You may have noticed he did not take off and go to the lead and run himself out of gas this time. He was much more relaxed in the paddock, much more relaxed in the starting gate and in the race. And I think we may have turned a corner. We're just going to try to get a little more weight on him, and we'll be back for another try shortly. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't already, and good luck at the races.